Welcome back to Citizen Sunday Live. A 23-year-old woman in Mathare, Nairobi is rewriting the textile waste narrative, cleaning up the environment and creating jobs for desolate youth and women in the community. This despite the government regulatory burden and the Climate Fund institution's deliberate, discriminative, stringent gatekeeping measures that disadvantage such initiatives. Agnes Oloo spent time with Faith Adoyo and filed Citizen Planet tonight.
In the shadow of Nairobi's skyline, the sprawling informal settlement of Mathare bore the scars of nature's fury in the aftermath of the March-May 2024 torrential downpour that left the poverty-stricken community doubly affected and the environment laden with water-flood-swept debris of all manner. 1 year on, 23-year-old Faith Adoyo welcomes us to share in a journey that dares to solve the textile waste challenge and contain Mathare River's pollution.
We did a research na findings zenye tulikuwa nayo ni textile waste ndio the key issue ama ndio the major type of waste yenye nafanya stories za floods zinakuwa sana juu kuna clogs za sewer lines. Alafu again, not so many people are into textile waste, unlike plastic waste na steel waste zenye ziko na ready market. So tuliangalia tukaona tunaweza do nini. So hapo ndio Upcyclers Creative Hub ilizaliwa.
The EPR law mandates, the polluter to pay for the amount of trash that they bring into the country. And the importers also have a responsibility. But it's very hard to even, go back and be able to identify that, for instance, something that came from Zara, H&M, can actually be traced back.
Adoyo is a career model, a job that has helped her in repurposing various types of textile waste into useful pieces.
We also get donations from the center. Na saa zingine unapata target group yetu nimekuambia ni young people. Na nguo zenye umepewa, they are not youthful. Hizi ni nguo zenye wasichana wataki kuvaa, si stylish. So tunazirepurpose. Gikomba tuko na number of stalls mali tunaendea their dead stock, which ina to serve Isli business community before coming to dump kwa Mathare River. Tuna make sure sasa siku hizi sisi ndo tunaendea kwao. Like this is one of our piece. Unaona it's different print. So kuna hizi larger fabrics zenye tunapata na zinaweza tengeneza nguo. Kama hii material is purely recycled from the scraps zenye tulipata.
Born and bred in Mathare, Adoyo understands fully the plight of most women and youth within the community, and her fashion from textile waste dream is a bailout.
Unapata mwanamke anakuuliza enyewe bwana ananipiga lakini nitatoka niende wapi. So kama kuna kibarua anaweza kuja ashone apate pesa yake kidogo, anakuja workshop anafanya kazi. We have waste collectors, we have marketers, we have now the designers. So ina depend na docket yenye mtu wako.
Within the Mathare slum is Mto Wangu initiative, founded to maintain Mathare River and Nairobi River. It birthed Upcyclers Hub, which also shares this roof. Here we meet Lauren Osala, a single mother of one and an Upcyclers Hub beneficiary, and Peter Aaron, a third-year student of engineering at the University of Nairobi and a resident of Mathare. His look is courtesy of the hub within his reach.
Upcyclers nilikuja kama observer. Nikaona vitu zenye wanatengeneza zinaweza ni interest. Kama hii tulijishonea. So tunavaa kujimarket na bado tukipata mtu mwenye anataka kushonewa anaweza kuja tumshone tumuuzie.
So we have a lot of models in the street of Mathare, but because of the situation you find that they lose hope at a very younger age, and it's really painful for someone who could be a star one day just losing hope at once and not finding the chance to at least explore themselves. So here we are able to get the designs.
Nime-employ 22 women wenye wako fully employed. Wanakuja hapo every day. That's a big achievement to me. That's something naweza hesabu. Naangalia na waona hawa ni madem na wako job. Like na walipa, mimi ni tajiri ya mtu. It feels so nice.
Given the limited space, the ladies train and work in turns. Those who graduate with artisanry and tailoring are released into the market to pave way for new recruits.
We are partnering with other like-minded organizations, wenye wanataka tailors, wenye wanataka skilled women, artisans, so wenye wanachora. Kama hii is from an old bed sheet. So canvas is very expensive. Ndo inafanya art inakuwa expensive. So huyu ni mimi nilichorwa. This is a bed sheet. Mdhamini alikuwa amekubali kutubaia mashini 5. So tunashikanisha kama group, then wanatafuta stalls nao kwa community. At least waanzie mahali. Unajua ukipea mwanamke skill na umpe like startup kit, at least make a change kwa maisha yake.
Kenya is leading African countries with a locally available funding for grassroots climate action enterprise. However, credibility on how the fund is disbursed and who the beneficiaries are is still in question, as Adoyo confess real financial stress in running her initiative.
Tunasomewa hizi budgets kwa barazas, public participation. Unaambiwa these and these monies are allocated to environment docket, Mathare constituency. Then it's not functioning. So tunashanga, what is not right. People are gatekeeping, let me tell you. For instance, flocker, from last year nimekuwa nikisikia kuna flocker. Kuna doi iko allocated to youths, kuna doi iko allocated to people in the waste sector, climate action. Kuna watu wenye wana believe ndio upate those opportunities, lazima go through them. The offices, they are not that youth friendly. Wazee wa kijiji ndo wamejaa kwa youth office. Ukienda hapo unataka nini? Naambia I'm here to see the youth officer. Kwani sisi huwezi ongea na sisi? Msichana una adabu? Then you're like.
The Kenya Association of Manufacturers has in 2 years registered 37 new manufacturing industries countrywide in the line of waste management, a sign of goodwill to manage waste and create jobs. However, the national and county government's legal formalities is a thorn in the flesh to initiatives, more so to those making baby steps.
Kama tunadeal na textile waste, tunafanyanga ile selective collection. Kuna ile waste yenye tunaweza tumia, then kuna ile yenye sasa hatuwezi tumia, maybe contaminated sana, so tuna need gava ikuje i-collect. Unaambiwa you have to fuel the government, city council lorries wakujie. Lot of legal formalities zina to drain. Makaratasi mingi, sijui permit ya kufanya nini. Now hata kuuza our goods unaambiwa sijui you need standardization, unafaa uende kwa government institution kusoma kirti, which is also expensive. Yani wametuwekea a lot of barriers.
We have engaged the national government through the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, and also through the Deputy President Office in terms of addressing what we call regulatory burden. The ministry or the government is trying to identify how many licenses are manufacturers required to have, and how many are duplicated, so that they can be able to collapse those that are duplicated and remain with only those that are relevant.
As Adoyo, like many others, pushes herself to succeed in textile waste management, the Mathare River may just get a new lease of life through her efforts. Her hope is to not only clean up the river and make the community shine through fashion, but to also get meaningful support by various stakeholders to keep her dream and that of the women and youth in Mathare community alive.